So these are our two fabulous thru hikers. We met along the Pacific Crest Trail and gave them a ride to the trailhead.
Hi, I'm Soft Egg from Seattle. Yeah.
How long have you been out here?
65 days. Over 1,100 miles. And on my way to Canada.
Hi, I'm Blanco. I'm from Bavaria, Germany. And I started May 1st at Campo, Mexico, Mexican border. Yeah, it's 2.5 months on the trail. So,
very nice.
It's
Why, hello.
Hello.
So what's going on here?
Paying the man. Ka-ching. Filling out a wilderness permit as well. Getting info on the conditions for weather, wind, and our route. And checking out some maps, looking at the glaciers, taking a lot in.
Sounds good. So as usual, in Telegraph spirit, we have a very late start. This is one of those instances where when Google Maps says it's going to take 4.5 hours, between the stops in the towns and picking up through hikers, it was more like 5.5 hours. So, but we should make it before sunset or at sunset. So far, the weather's holding up. We are expecting possible thunder, maybe a little lightning, but it's part of the fun. Enjoy the adventure. Well, here I am. I made it to base camp. There's Shasta right there. I lost my trail buddy at the beginning of the trail. Rylan went back to go and get something we left in the car and isn't here yet, so I'm a little worried. But here's a tour of the camp. There's a good amount of tents up here. A lot of people, a lot of good people. We already made some friends. Our route is, if you could kind of see it, just up to the left of Shasta. We're probably going to hit a little bit of an ice field, but for the most part we're going to be off glaciers, and I'm really excited. We should be leaving here on 3 in the morning and hopefully summit sometime after sunrise. See you then.
Hi, greetings from our base camp at Mount Shasta. Cooking mac and cheese with taco seasoning. Taco seasoning's good, it's got a lot of sodium in it. We sweat a lot up here, so good to replenish that. Drinking beers to stay hydrated, of course. New brewery for us.
Hi! We have cocoa. This is a new thing for us here at base camp. Hot chocolate. That's the best. I think it's going to be a tradition. Okay, see you later. Good morning. Breakfast time. It's like 4:30 in the morning. We started, let me turn this off. We woke up around 3 and decided 45 minutes more sleep would be good. So we've got a Mexican coffee, otherwise known as coffee, mixed with a little bit of last night's taco sauce and macaroni bowl. So now we're about to have some breakfast. What are you making for us?
Mexican macaroni and cheese, maple brown sugar oatmeal.
I can't stop laughing. I don't know if it's funny or I'm incredibly delirious. So, we're rolling at about 8,800 feet right now. I don't know. You can see some lights up there. Those few lights that you see up there are people that left at 3 in the morning. They were really loud. They were so loud. Hey, here we are. We are at 10,000 feet on Mount Shasta. We have gone mileage-wise. I apologize for not being prepared. About only 3.5 miles, but 3.5 miles and 6, 7, 8, 9, like 4,000 feet of elevation gain. We still have 4,000 feet of elevation gain. It's about, I don't know, 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe a little later. So, I don't know, 4,000 feet, 3 hours. Here we are, last push for Shasta, just under 14,000. It's been tough, no joke has it been tough. It's, I always heard people talking about the scree at 13 and how it gets sketchy. It gets sketchy, but it's well worth it. So final push, I'll see you at the summit. Here we go.
The same old lines. Don't tell me that today, if you know what's good for you, you'll get out of my way.
Joey.
Okay, so when you get to the summit of Mount Shasta, it is
Also
not,
up there at Whitney.
it's not, and there's one of them, it's not easy. But when you get here,
That was easy.
I won't apologize for acting out of line.
howdy. Here we sit at 14,179 feet. This is the second tallest peak that Telegraph has done in the last few years, but I have to say this is the hardest summit. It was, we started at 6,400 feet, and the climb that we did was 7,400. So tell them about the last 2 miles.
That's 2 miles is 4,000 feet, 2,000 feet every mile. It's pretty strenuous. We're kind of used to 1,000 feet every mile, and that's pretty technical. That's pretty strenuous too. This was difficult. I think all in all, this maybe was 6.5 mile one way from the trailhead.
No one knows.
Yeah.
You make one step up, you go 2 steps down. There's a little hairy part around 13,000 feet. We read quite a bit about it. A lot of the blog posts say it's hairy. It's hairy, so just be prepared. Above hairy. I would recommend, if I were to do this again on the Clear Creek Trail route, I would wear a helmet because the scree is for reals. But this was a great adventure. Hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.